Have you ever wondered why buildings don't just sink into the ground? The answer lies in the soil structure and foundation calculation. These two elements are the unsung heroes of every structure we see around us. They play a crucial role in ensuring the stability and longevity of structures, from the smallest house to the tallest skyscraper. Soil structure is like the DNA of the ground. It tells us what the soil is made of, how it behaves under pressure, and how it will respond to changes in the environment. Foundation calculation, on the other hand, is like a tailor-made suit for a building. It takes into account the soil structure, the size and weight of the building, and even the local weather conditions to determine the right kind of foundation. Getting these two elements right is like creating a strong base for a castle. So how does the type of soil come into play in these calculations? Let's dive into that next. Soil is not just dirt, it has a structure, and this structure varies widely. Dive beneath the surface with me, and let's explore the fascinating world of soil structures. There are several types, each with unique characteristics that significantly impact the choice of building foundation. First off, we have granular soil. Think of granular soil as a collection of tiny, independent globes. These globes, or grains, are loosely packed and water can easily flow through them. This structure is excellent for bearing loads, making granular soil a popular choice for foundations that need to support a lot of weight. Next up is blocky soil. Blocky soil is just as it sounds, soil particles that clump together to form larger, block-like structures. These blocks can be strong and stable, but their large size can make it difficult for water and nutrients to penetrate. Consequently, blocky soil may not be the best choice for a foundation that requires deep, stable support. Moving on, we find the platy soil. Picture a stack of pancakes. That's what platy soil looks like under a microscope. Thin, flat layers of soil particles stacked on top of one another. While it's great at retaining water, its compact nature makes it less ideal for construction as it can lead to poor drainage and instability. Last, but definitely not least, is prismatic soil. This soil structure is characterized by vertical columns of soil that may be a few inches to several feet in height. These columns provide excellent drainage and can bear significant load. However, their large size and irregular shape can make building on them a bit of a challenge. So you see, understanding the structure of the soil is not just about getting your hands dirty. It's about making informed decisions about the type of foundation suitable for a particular site. Each soil structure has its strengths and weaknesses, and knowing these can guide us in choosing the right foundation. Now that we know how different soil structures influence the choice of foundation, let's look at how we calculate the right foundation. Calculating the right foundation is not a guessing game, it's a science. And it's a science that civil engineers are well versed in. To determine the appropriate foundation for a structure, they need to take several factors into account. Firstly, the type of soil. Different soils have different properties. Some are more compact, some are more loose. These properties will affect the soil's ability to bear the weight of the structure. Secondly, the load-bearing capacity of the soil. This refers to the maximum load that the soil can support without undergoing a significant change in form. This is critical because it directly influences the type and size of the foundation required. Lastly, they consider the design of the building. The foundation needs to support the structure, yes, but it also needs to work with the building's design. So the next time you see a building standing tall, remember the intricate science and calculations that went into its foundation. So, what have we learned today? We've delved into the fascinating world of soil structures and foundation calculation. We began by acknowledging the critical importance of these elements in construction. Soil structure is not just about the ground beneath our feet, but it's about the intricate web of particles, air spaces, and water that supports our built environment. We then explored the different types of soil structures, recognizing that each type presents unique challenges and opportunities when it comes to building foundations. From sandy to clayey soils, each has its own set of characteristics that can influence the choice of foundation. Lastly, we dove into the science of foundation calculation, a crucial step in determining the right type of foundation for a building. This process takes into account the soil structure, load of the building, and other factors to ensure a safe and stable construction. Remember, the foundation is as important as the building itself, so the next time you pass by a construction site, you'll know there's more than meets the eye.